Hey everyone, Chris from Hotel Nerd. As promised, I am doing an unboxing of Ikoria, Lair of the Behemoths from Magic the Gathering, and have my trusty stiff card holders in case I come out with any gems. So let's get started. Now, all prices will be added in the comments below, and I'll give the total value of the box once everything's done. So every Ikoria set, at least the one at my local card shop, gives a promo card with a pre-order. And I want to give a shout out to Eric at White Knight's Game Room, my local card shop, no more than maybe a mile away from my house, for hooking me up with some Ikoria. And this is the promo card. Sorry about the glare, but it's in the case right now. Isn't that a pretty shiny? I don't think I'll be playing him anytime soon. So now, let's get this box opened up. They actually got this one locked in pretty good. Some of them are, some of them aren't. This one's one of the better ones. And we got a box topper right off the top. I will open that later. So let's get started. I'm really curious to see what that box topper is. So I'm just going to show the let's do this. I'm just going to show the uncommons and the rares, or in this case, the holographics. We have Lead to Stampede. It's a nice little one. Don't know if there's a way I can zoom the camera in on that. I will give it a shot. And I don't have that option in StreamYard, unfortunately. So there's Lead to Stampede. I know it's a little fuzzy. I'm sorry. I have pretty shoddy equipment, so I'm just doing the best with what I got. So, because I protect my holographics, that one is getting protected. So they've done these packs in opposite order than I remember them doing. They're giving you the value cards right off the top. We have Whirlwind of Thought. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you draw a card. Then we have Civet Crystal, which is a mana producer of red, white, or black, where you can cycle for 2. It costs 3. And that Whirlwind of Thought costs 1 with a blue, red, and white. So this is going to be a major, looking like it's going to be a major multicolor deck or set. Here's a bomb of a card. Yeah, I can't even talk right. Titanoth Rex. Costs 7 and 2 green for a cost of 9. It's a trample, but you can cycle for 1 colorless and 1 green. And it's an 11/11. That thing's a beast. I gotta have fun with that card. Skull Prophet for a black and green. You can tap it and add a black or green, or you can tap it and put 2 cards of your graveyard or 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Now, again, price values I will share in the comments below once everything is said and done. But this is everything else. You just get your normal token. We have a Blossoming Sands that gives you 1 life when it enters the battlefield, 1 green, 1 white mana. Honey Mammoth enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life for a cost of 6 total, 4 and 2 green. Unexpected Fangs cost 1 and a black, put a 1/1 counter and a lifelink counter on target creature. For a cost of 3 and a blue, Gust of Wind. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you're controlling a creature or flying. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand and you draw a card. This one costs 4 and a white, and it's called Coordinated Charge. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until the end of turn, and you can cycle for 2, and you discard. Well, you know what cycling is, so I'm not going to read that. Keep Safe cost 1 and a blue. This is a counter target spell that targets a permanent you control, and you get to draw a card. Light of Hope for 1 white. You get to choose one of the options. You can either gain 4 life, destroy target enchantment, or put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Blitz Leech for 5 and a black. Has a flash ability. When Blitz Leech enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -2, -2 until the end of turn, and you remove all counters from that creature. Fire Prophecy is 1 and a red. It deals 3 damage to target creature. You may put a card from your hand to the bottom of your library, and if you do, you get to draw a card. Memory Leak, 2 and a black. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it, or you can cycle it for 1. So if there's any repeats, I'm just going to skip over them. And of course, the phone's ringing while I'm doing this, because, why not? Another Human Soldier token. Normal red mana. We have Offspring's Revenge. That's the rare in this pack for 2, a red, white, and black. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, exile target red, white, or black creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 1/1 and it gains haste until the end of the next turn. Sorry again for it being blurry. I promise I'll get better equipment once I have the funds to do so. I'm going to invest in a camera that actually zooms in, so that way I don't have to hold the cards up. Because I thought this camera zoomed in and I was wrong, so I apologize ahead of time. Keen Sight Mentor for 2 and a white. And for anybody that's watching this live right now, if you just want me just to show the cards and not read the things off, then I can do that. Just let me know in the comments. So that way I'm not like taking up a ton of your time. But this one is a uncommon. And again, I can't stress enough the apologies for the blurriness. I'm trying to correct it. Then we have Channeled Force. And we have Flame Spill. You know what? I'm going to make the executive decision here. I'm not going to go through all the common cards because, ooh, there's a pretty one. So I'm still going to look at the common cards, and if I see something like this, I'm going to share it. Love the artwork. Absolutely love that artwork. I wish all cards were like that. Pack number 3. Another human soldier. That's what? 3 human soldiers in a row. Okay. That's a money card. And that is a full artwork card. And that is absolutely badass. Vadrock, Apex of Thunder. Tell me you guys don't love that card. That is a gorgeous card. Gorgeous artwork. Can't stress that enough. We'll get that one settled into a nice little holder case. Reading Moloch. I think the next time I do this, I'm going to do it recorded. And then I will just add in the card names instead of doing this live. So it's a live and learn situation. But we'll get through it. I'm not going to stop the video now because I made a promise to everybody that I would do this, and that is what I'm going to do. All right, nothing special in the commons there. So on to the next. I'm really curious to see what that what the Van Drop price is. If you want to look up the prices of these cards as I'm showing the big ones, go ahead and look them up. If you want to put it in the comments, by all means, because I'm curious. That's 4 tokens that are human soldiers now. This must be a soldier token maker for this set. So, Adventurous Impulse holographic. And again, I protect my holographics because I'm in love with them. I don't know why. I just am. So that one goes into the pile. An extinction event. Ooh, this one I am going to read off. This is interesting. Choose odd or even. And mind you, this costs 3 and a black. Exile each creature with converted mana cost of the chosen value. 0 classifies as even. That's awesome. That you're going to see a lot of that card, I got a feeling, in play. I can almost guarantee it. Boon of the Wish Giver. This is a little expensive, but it gives you a lot. You get to draw 4 cards for the cost of 4 and 2 blue, or you can cycle it out for 1. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Holy hell. Somebody is drunk when they named this card. If you can pronounce that name, by all means, give it a shot. Because I can't, and I'm not going to try, because I'm going to sound like a fool trying to do so. Anything special to share? Nope. On to the next. Almost dropped that one. What in the hell is this? Alright, so they're giving you tokens. It's an interesting way of doing tokens. They pop right out. That is very, very interesting. I've never seen something like that from Magic before. Here's the first mythic. Actually, I'll take that back. That might not be the first mythic that I have. I mean, other than Godzilla. Yeah, Vajra was a mythic. Why note Joiner of Forces. This might not be as multicolored heavy as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's somewhat multicolored heavy, but not terribly. Nothing special in the commons. Hey, look at that. Finally got a different token. We got a cat token. Titan's Nest. You know what? I'm going to try something here real quick. Bear with me. Bear with me. There might be a way I can do this and make it better. I'm going to give it a shot here. No promises, but we're going to give it a shot. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Yep. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. And it's just not going to work out with the camera, unfortunately. We'll get it figured out. We'll get it better. Like I said, I have to buy a camera that zooms in. I thought maybe I had a solution. Feather token. Very interesting. What is this? Oh, pay 1, sacrifice feather, return target Phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So if you're not seeing the feather token yet, that's the feather token. There you go. That one actually came into focus a little bit. So far, I haven't had any interesting looking common cards yet, other than that one. Another soldier. Oh, I was wondering if I was going to get one of these. This one is definitely worthy. Eerie Ultimatum, though. This is a heavy coster. 2 white, 3 black, 2 green. Return any number of permanents, any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. And it's a holographic on top. Come on, guys. Really? Apologies for the phone ringing. The wonderful in-laws. So now we have Kolga the Titan Ape. I just don't understand why they just didn't call him King Kong, but whatever. And of course it doesn't want to come into focus. There it goes. Okay, just making sure something here real quick. I think this is a repeat. I'm getting a lot of these crystals. So apparently that's going to be one of your main sources of mana production. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say the crystals are probably not worth much. I don't know. I haven't looked at values yet. And in case you guys weren't aware, tonight's the big night for us here at Hotel Nerd. We get to interview Nerd Chronic, and I won't even say so much an interview. We're just going to basically have a sit down and just shoot the shit. Just whatever comes up as a topic, comes up as a topic. So if you're interested in that, by all means, watch us tonight, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, 6:30 Pacific. This one, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Yorion? Hopefully I'm saying that right. The Sky Nomad. Get it coming to focus here. I hate this camera. This is the worst camera to try to do this on. I probably would have had better luck doing it on a cell phone, to be honest. And actually, that gives me one more idea to try to do this. Actually, I can't. Never mind. Oh, I hate to live and learn scenarios, but we have them every day in life, so it is what it is. And of course, that one comes into focus. Why not? Hey, we got a nice looking one here coming up. Some nice artwork there. I'll let that hang there for a minute. That is beautiful artwork. I wish they would make all the cards look like that. Come on. Always gotta be the one pack that's hard to open. You always hope that maybe there's something special in there that makes it difficult. Ooh, we got holographic land. Geruga, Doom of Depths. There we go. I think some of these I'm starting to hit repeats. That's definitely not a repeat, the one I'm getting ready to show you. It might be a repeat in name. I think it is a repeat in name because it's the one I couldn't pronounce and wasn't even going to try. But awesome artwork. Why can't they make all the Magic cards look like that? Just an idea, guys. I'm not going to try to pronounce this. But this is a special land. We'll give you either red, white, or black. It comes in the field tapped, or you can cycle for 3. Weaponize the monsters. It's a hell of a name of a card. It's actually kind of cool looking. It's like part horse, part unicorn, part lion. They got it listed as a unicorn though. What it looks like, they kind of just mashed a bunch of things together and made a chimera. Last couple packs have been kind of difficult to get open. Colossification. Oh my god. I'm gonna love this card. Costs 5 and 2 green. I'm reading this one off because it's just too epic not to. It's an enchant creature. When Colossification enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchant creature gets +20/+20. Are you fucking kidding me? That is insane. +20/+20. Holy. There's some bombers in here. This is definitely a bomb set. If you want bomb cards, this is the set for you. Again, like I said, I think I'm starting to hit repeats now. I know most of these commons are repeats. I was wondering when I was going to get a promotional card. I don't understand. I mean, I get it. I get it completely why they do this, but it's just a waste of a space. We have another. Oh, I just got double luck on this one. We got a holographic version of Zagath Triomi, which is a swamp forest land, and it produces a swamp forest or I said land island. Excuse me. It's the same as the card before, just different colors. It's holographic. And then we got a full picture version of it. And actually, I know I put it in here, and it's showing of. I thought there was one more. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. These all need protected. Just to be safe in case they're worth anything. Because these cards tend to be a little higher in value. All right, now back to it. If you guys support me on Patreon and go over to Anchor, which is where I produce the audio version of the podcast, and throw some money at us, I can get better equipment and we can do things like this and be less tedious. So, just an idea. If you want more content like this and you want it with better equipment at our can't talk right, at our Exposal. I'll get this right sooner or later. I'm getting all tongue-tied here. Then we need your help because it's, to be honest, to get things going here proper, it's not cheap venture to try to do. Another advertisement. All right, this has got to be a money card. How the hell am I doing this? Holy crap. Not only is this holographic, but it's full art. All right. And then turn around and we'll have another full art card. And it's a rare, a mythic and a rare, full art in the same pack. I've never done that before. You know what this card reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the stag from Harry Potter in The Prisoner of Azkaban. It's kind of what that reminds me of. And another one of those token cards. I'm not sure how I feel about those, to be honest. Giganta, the Wellspring. Elemental Elk. It just sounds right. Here's another card that sounds right. Necropanther. That just sounds badass. Have you seen my Necropanther? Saw him last night. Make sure he didn't kill nobody. Or raise anybody from the dead, more like it. Haven't had a token in a while. All right. I saw this card playing in Arena last week. It's called the Ozolith. Cost 1. It's an artifact, legendary artifact. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on Ozolith. At the beginning of combat of your turn, if the Ozolith has counters on it, you may move all counters from the Ozolith onto a target creature. Pretty sure that's a money card. In the comments below, put what card you're liking best out of this set. I mean, hell, even put whatever your favorite Magic card is of all time. My cousin, he'll put Platinum Angel. He lived by that card when that card was out during the Mirrodin set. I don't know what it is about these alternative art cards, but I love them. Love them to death. Can't get enough of them. "40 minutes in, I'm not even. Well, I am. I guess I am slightly past halfway. I didn't think it was going to take this long. Okay. Somebody's seen Sharknado one too many times. I'm sorry. Why and how else would you have a tornado and a shark in the same picture? Especially for a token card. Saw what you did there, Wizards of the Coast. Saw what you did there. And I'm sorry to say you were not very clever on that one. Okay, that is definitely a new card. Preypiercer. It's a nice looking little common card there. Whoever my one viewer is right now, thank you for sticking around. I did see we had a couple of them here when we started, and all but one person's left. So, Momentum Rumbler holographic. Nice little uncommon there. Somehow I got a feeling there is a alternative art to that card. There might even be a full art to that card. That just feels like a full art card. Oh, dropped that one. Speaking of alternative arts, now we're starting to get down to the bottom here a little bit. That's what we got left, folks. Boot Nympher, holographic common. Death's Oasis. Definitely think I'm going to do this recorded next time. I was hoping that I'd have more people in here for the live video of this, but I'm not popular enough, evidently. Not yet. We'll get there. Also, if you go over to our Patreon page, which is linked down below, we have t-shirts that are on sale. And if you become a platinum member with us in Patreon, we'll order one for you. And once we get 10 shirts ordered, we'll send out for it, and we'll get them delivered to you. And I would like to, once we get rolling here, I would like to be able to order some shirts and whatnot and be able to just outright sell them and ship them to you directly. It'll be a lot quicker that way in the future. Promo card again. But I have a lot of ideas that I would like to do. Sweatshirts for the wintertime, t-shirts for now going into summer. Once the Schmodown gets going again, if we start getting enough support and we start having enough money underneath us, doing giveaways for tickets to live shows. If anybody would be interested, so we can help Christian and them keep building their fan base. All of these tokens, and most of these are soldiers. And there's my first Planeswalker, Vivien, Monsters Advocate. I was wondering when I was going to hit a Planeswalker. Come on. Vivien's being testy with me today. Cybe Thundermane. That's just an awesome name. We have another alternative art. Now, mind you, these alternative art cards, some of them might not be worth much, but I'm putting them in protective cases just to be safe if they are. Just like I'm sure I have money cards in here, but I don't, like I said, I haven't looked at the price list, so I am not sure what's a money card and what's not right at the moment. That looks like that's going to be an alternative art somewhere along the line. I haven't seen that card yet. Polywog Symbiote. Greater Sandwurm, 7/7, cost 7. I was wondering if we get worms in this set because I haven't even seen them online in Arena yet. And lo and behold, there is a worm. And the next card is the Greater Sandworm, but non-holographic. So they like to double you up with the holographic and the normal cards in the same packs. Don't know why. They do that a lot. Makes it that way if you want to play it, then you don't damage the holographic one, I'm assuming. The only thing that makes sense to me. Yaidoro the Wandering Monster. That's the new one. And another promotional card. Neutralize holographic. Alright, this one I know is a repeat. That one's a repeat. I don't believe this one's a repeat. And I'm calling them holographic. Actually, I guess now the word form's foil. So, shoot me on old school, I guess. Alrighty. Not seen that one before. The Preypiercer. That's an awesome name. It sounds like a movie trivia schmodown name. The Preypiercer. Lead to Stampede, Polywog Symbiote. They're both repeats. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. I don't think we've seen yet. Catbird. What the hell? Catbird. Seriously, guys? We've seen that card. Ivy Elemental, I don't think we've seen. Sanctuary Lockdown, we've seen. Alert Heedbounder, I don't think we've seen. I was wondering when this one was coming. Luminous Broodmoth. Basically, it's Mothra. I want to say there is actually a card in here named Mothra directly. I'll just be curious to see if I get that card. You've seen that card. Charge of the Forever Beast. We've seen that. We've seen that. So now I'm starting to hit a lot of repeats. Coming down to the last few packs here. And then we still have the box top ready to go, which I'll actually put right at the bottom. So there we have it. So we're getting to the bottom of the barrel now because we got a lot of advertisements. Heightened Reflexes. Nice little holographic there. Mythos of Vadrak, or Vadrak, or however you want to pronounce that. Yeah, the mutation mechanic in here. I love the mutation mechanic. It almost feels like we're back to the days of artifact equips. I wish that Slivers would come back. I didn't get to play Slivers that much, but I do remember playing them and they were fun. Cat Nightmare. I shouldn't laugh about that because I'm sure there's some people out there that have nightmares about cats. So if you had nightmares about cats, I do not mean to offend you by snickering at that card. Now, this whole set here that I got, the booster box, was $99 at my local card shop. So I'll be curious to see if I ended up making overvalue on this. Or if I made undervalue. Mind you, prices change all the time, so there's a nice little alternative art of the Dreamtail Heron. Down to our last 4 packs here. Another soldier token, holographic land with a normal land. There's a new one. Pretty sure that's a money card. I'm pretty sure I saw that one before. All right, so this is a different type of card. As each game begins, you can place 1 card with Companion here. If your starter deck meets its condition, you may cast it once from here. That's interesting. Got another alternative art card here coming up. A couple cards in now. A dinosaur cat. All right. Got 2 more cases at the ready, and I'm becoming Butterfingers here with 2 packs to go. Another token, and we have another one of our ultimatums, so I have 2 of them now. Ruinous Ultimatum. And of course, it's not going to focus in. Come on. I really want to show you guys something. Anyhow, it's 2 red, 3 white, 2 black. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponent controls. So basically, it's Wrath of God. If you're familiar with Wrath of God. I believe it was Wrath of God that did that. That one's the same. I've seen all those repeats. Last pack. Crystalline Giant. I have not seen this card. Costs 3. It's an artifact. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant doesn't have on it from among flying, first strike, death touch, hexproof, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, vigilance, and +1/+1. Put a counter of that kind on Crystalline Giant. So basically, you can do anything you want with this damn card. That's got to be a money card. It's got to be a money card. That's way that one's gonna. That's too powerful. Way too powerful. That one's gonna be banned. I can almost guarantee it. That's gonna be the Oko of the set. You've seen that one. We haven't seen that card, and we haven't seen the alternative art, so that's nice and pretty. And now the box topper. I am very curious about this. Pretty. King Caesar, the Ancient Guardian. That's the box topper. So, with that, that is my opening of the new set of Magic the Gathering. Sorry that the camera was shoddy. I did not realize it was going to be that bad. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this until I had better equipment. But, yeah, it is what it is. You live and you learn. You win some, you lose some. So, I mean, there's 100 different phrases for a situation like that. But later on today, I will be recording on the Mark with the Movie Blogs podcast channel with... Oh, I want to make sure I get the name of this right. So that way they don't shoot me when I get there. So bear with me here. I've had way too many people message me lately. Through the Port Key. We'll be covering Deathly Hallows Part 1 at 6 o'clock. I will be recording that. And I believe it's supposed to drop on Monday. So keep an ear open for that one on your podcast providers. Also, tonight at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, we will be interviewing Nerd Chronic. And like I said before, if I haven't said it in this video, I really don't think that it's going to be an interview as much as it's going to be just having a conversation. So you can find that on YouTube at the Hotel Nerd Network, or you can find that on audio the next day after I get off work tomorrow. And you can listen to that on any of your podcast providers. We're also on iHeartRadio now. That was something that came up this week. I'm so glad that we landed that, and looking forward to continue growing. If you want to support us at Anchor and make some contributions. It could be $1, it could be $100. I don't care. Every little bit counts. Everything's going to get put back into the channel, whether it be through merch or through equipment upgrades. So let's get this ball rolling. Let's make it happen. And let's just ride this wave, being that we got one now. So I will see you either on the Merc with the Movie Blogs podcast channel tomorrow or Monday, excuse me, if I'm correct on when that drops. And also I will see you tonight on here at the Hotel Nerd Network. So with that, I will be taking a short reprieve, and we'll be back for more content later today. Have a good day.